this. Have you ever had an embarrassing question about your body and you just suffer because you don't want anyone to know? Well, we're in luck. That is why Dr. Madison Roth, or Dr. Maddie, is joining us. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, first of all, I have to say I love when you let your patients call you Dr. Maddie because it just breaks down those barriers and you know that you care. So I love that. So Dr. Maddie, you're going to be answering some of those questions about how physical therapy can really be key. But first, let's get to know you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Dr. Maddie.
Sure. My name is Dr. Maddie. I'm a pelvic health physical therapist in Saginaw. I just opened Inspire Pelvic Physical Therapy this past November.
Congratulations.
Thank
you. We're so glad that you're here in our backyard. Okay, so let's dig into some of these embarrassing questions. So as people age, Dr. Maddie, sometimes they get urinary leakage, and I'm sure it can be pretty embarrassing. What help is available?
Yeah, so leakage is common, but it's not normal. So we really want to get to the bottom of the issue and treat the root cause of what's causing it. But pelvic health physical therapy is definitely a good treatment option. And for most people, it's very effective. So your pelvic floor, it has all these different muscles to it, and we want to get these muscles strengthened up if there's weakness in the pelvic floor. And we can work all the core muscles and hip muscles, and that definitely helps with leakage.
And that definitely helps, having that model. Thank you for bringing that. Let's hold on to that as we talk about this. Okay, so some folks, of course, have constipation and just want a natural remedy. How can physical therapy help?
So sometimes with constipation, people actually have pelvic floor tension. So we want to relieve some of that tension. We can do different stretches, and we can teach patients different massage techniques for massaging their colon to get things moving naturally, and then working with them on diet choices, such as eating a breakfast and full meals that are well-balanced diet.
Oh, good. So you work with all that, working with the diet, making sure that they're eating the right things as well. Okay, so, you know, sometimes having sexual relations for a lot of people is pretty painful. How can you help with that? It's embarrassing because, you know, Valentine's Day is coming up. We need to reignite the spark.
Yeah, so definitely. That's something I see a lot, and it can be really sad. Some people say they've been married for 20 years and it's always been painful, and they just thought that was normal. But there is treatment available for that. It should be enjoyable and not painful. So we really want the pelvic floor muscles to be not tight. We can do stretches. We can even do manual therapy to relieve those muscles because they can spasm just like your shoulder muscles get tension. Your pelvic floor can hold tension too.
What's so nice about this, it's natural. There's some things that we can do to help with these things without medication all the time. So that's perfect. And you just opened, it's called Inspire Pelvic Physical Therapy. It's in Saginaw. So where is it, and what other services do you provide?
Yeah, so I'm right next to the mall on Fashion Square Boulevard. And we offer services for patients with, again, the leakage. Could be pelvic pain, like endometriosis, tailbone pain, low back pain, hip pain, and then pregnancy and postpartum is really great. If someone's having a really smooth pregnancy, we might just be working on different pushing positions to help minimize tearing. And then in the postpartum phase, we want to get the body moving again, but safely. And then helping with different issues that come along with the postpartum period.
Oh, all of those periods, we definitely help with that. So that is good to know that there is help available. So this is Dr. Maddie's dream, to help people and let them know that they don't have to live. You don't have to live with these conditions the rest of your lives, and you're living out your dream. Anything, I just want you to encourage other people, because you said that's important to you, to start your own business, to do what you love.
Yeah, so I'm 27 years old. I'm a young business owner. I've heard a lot of people say you have to, have 20 years of experience, or you have to be at least 50 years old to start your business, but I think it's important, if you want to do it, to start it right away, because you can touch so many more lives when you can do this, and I think that's the most important part. And if you have the passion and you want to work hard and help others, and you can do it.
We can tell that you have the love and the passion, so thank you so much for coming and letting you know you don't have to live with these conditions. Dr. Maddie's here to help. Thank you, Dr. Maddie. Appreciate you, of course. If you have any ideas on what you would like to see on our show, you can send them to us at WNEM-4 p.m. News at WNEM.com. Just use the subject 4 p.m. News Spotlight.